Hello everybody, Sidious Obsidian is back once again to play Agatha Christie's and Then There Were None. It's been quite a while since one of these videos has been uploaded, and because of that I'm going to do a quick sepia background sort of flashback, so to speak, so we can get an idea of where the plot is. Believe it or not, I've actually watched my own videos to try to grasp where on earth I was, because I had some issues with editing and recording, but everything's all sorted out now. So just sit back and relax, watch the flashbacks, and the next time you'll hear me in present time will be when the colour vibrantly rushes back to the screen. So I'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sidious Obsidian, and today it is Crime Tuesday. Rather pissed off man.
I hope my son's antics don't disturb you.
Madam, were it in my power to sentence him to 30 days hard labor, they would not disturb me in the slightest.
Smashing day for it. On holiday?
No.
Oh, Leslie. It isn't true. Oh, beg pardon, ma'am.
Miss.
Yes, of course, yes. Have to be, wouldn't it?
Alright, Doc.
Damn fool. I suppose I'll be expected to tend to his wounds after he piles up, if I don't feel it that.
That's a lot.
Well, my name's on here.
My money's on the servants. The servant's usually always the guilty one in the end.
Welcome to Sticklehaven, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, Sticklehaven.
I'm Davis, the harbour master.
This is the port in which our guests will leave to travel to the island.
Sorry. Waiting for me.
That's everyone then. The other bags are already on board the boat there.
Now let me introduce us to me. Or us, I guess.
Why is it called Shipwreck Island?
Well, the weather can turn nasty quickly. There are many submerged rocks, lots of wrecks hereabouts, and that big rock at the tip is said to resemble a beached schooner. The locals call it Ship Rock.
You're not from around these parts, then, Mr. Narracott?
No, sir, I'm not.
If you would be so good as to follow that path up to the house, my wife will show you to your rooms. I expect you'd all like to freshen up after your journey. Where's Fred?
Under the weather. I took his place.
You'd be the brother then. I see the resemblance. Will you help me with the bags?
Yes. I've been hoping to get a look at the house.
Chapter 1. 10 little sailor boys went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9.
Now it begins. Don't worry, Fred. I won't let you down.
Narracott, you gave me quite a turn.
Oh, sorry, old
Taking a
chap.
stroll, Mr. Marston.
Just a short constitutional before dressing for dinner.
Interesting package. Well, looks like something's happened to our boat.
That thing's wrecked. No chance of returning to the mainland now.
Why are you still on the island?
Someone scuttled my boat.
Scuttled? Wrecked, you mean? Where he's going to sleep, I'll never know. Ethel won't like this one bit.
It'll never work, I tell you. We should never have agreed. A house party only a week after we arrive? And no other help?
Once a bent copper, always a bent copper. Right, Fred?
You're talking through your hat.
He isn't wearing one.
You were the Purcell gang's inside man on the force, not my brother.
Your brother? Don't try to kid me, Fred. There's still a handsome reward out for you.
Fred is my brother. I'm Patrick Fane. You scuttled my boat to trap me here.
Maybe you're Patrick, maybe you're Fred. I don't know, and I don't much care. You're either a criminal, or you've been harboring one all these years.
Finally, some action.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please.
Oh, okay.
This is your host, UN.
I'll be silent.
You are charged with the following indictments. Prisoners at the bar, have you anything to say in your defense?
Ooh. Oh, fun way to get up.
Doctor,
Only fainted, Rogers. I'm sure she'll be fine. Of course, it was a pure accident. They rushed out of some cottage or other. Beastly nuisance.
Ooh. Is this our first? Oh, not Marston. I wanted to get a few more laughs out of him. Don't do it, Marston. I wanted to hear more laughs. Oh god. Someone's feeling queasy. Somebody get a doctor. And oh god, look at them fingers. Sausage fingers. Barely rendered. Oh, he's going. He's going. And he's gone.
This man is dead.
Oh shit. We can contact the mainland and inform the police that there's a dead body on the island.
Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? This is a distress call.
Quit meddling. You better keep your head down, Narracott, or I'll lop it right off.
I'm afraid there is no breakfast at present. Mrs.
Why?
Rogers has not been able to carry on this morning.
What's the matter with the woman? I was promised fresh apple juice this morning.
I must tell you a sad piece of news.
Which is?
Mrs. Rogers died in her sleep. I asked Rogers what this Miss Brady had suffered from. In a certain form of cardiac trouble, when an attack comes on, an ampule of amyl nitrate is broken and inhaled. If amyl nitrate were withheld...
I see. No positive action must be taken. No arsenic to obtain and administer. Nothing definite at all.
And nothing could be proved against Rogers or his wife.
It
Ooh, you're
explains
talking
our
about their
situation here
in
quite
entrance.
neatly. There are crimes that cannot be brought home to their perpetrators by the usual methods.
A judge taking advantage of his position? No offense, Judge.
A doctor under the influence letting a scalpel slip? No offense, Doctor. The point is, it explains Mr. Unknown. He has, for reasons
Or
only
she.
he knows, decided to seek justice for certain crimes.
Oh god, look at your earlobe.
And who among us is the only one that stands unaccused?
I'm behind you. Oh. Any
Any
conclusions?
conclusions?
Only that I'm damn glad I brought this along.
Ha! Take the
You have a
gun.
gun? Why didn't you say something?
Who would say
would've used it
I've
if
got
necessary.
a gun?
Still, I don't like it very
Neither
much.
do I.
Well, I don't care very much.
We will take it from you at one point, Lombard. I can guarantee it.
Any idea how we can get off the island?
When I was, well, a friend of mine actually, when he was
Okay.
in the army, he saw a new parachute design that allowed you to steer. If you like, I can draw you a plan to construct a parachute like the one he saw.
That would be splendid. Thank you.
Now, you read 2 books about sailing, Narracott. You're also a keen fisherman, and you already used to drive your boat. Should know how to get through these storms and rapids. Okay, don't stop rowing. No, keep rowing, Narracott. No, grab the oar. What are you doing? Grab the oar. Oh, you're useless.
Now another's gone. There's only 7.
The General, Mr. Narracott. We'll delay dinner for you both.
Okay.
No need for that.
Oh, where do you come from?
He's dead. Down there on the beach, leaning against a rock like a stick of driftwood.
What a lovely comparison.
Chapter 4. 7 little sailor boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in halves, and then there were 6. I've been asked why I trust you, Mr. Narracott, our odd man out, to lead these informal inquiries of ours. It is very simple. It is clear to me that Mr. Owen had not planned on you stopping here on the island with us.
Unless Blore is Owen.
Stow that talk, Doctor.
If I may sum up,
Okay.
we're trapped on this island at least till Monday morning. One of us is most certainly a homicidal maniac.
Yep.
None of us has a clear alibi for the time in which the General met his death. Have I forgotten anything?
My idea about
Yes,
the room.
it's storming again.
We're all a bit late this morning. I slept the clock round.
Too much
a sign
alcohol.
of a clear conscience, Doctor? Or just a nightcap or two?
Uncalled for, Judge. Totally uncalled for.
Is it the
No
morning
smell
or
of
is it
coffee.
night?
The stove in the kitchen is cold.
Where's
Well,
breakfast?
Where's Rogers?
We were just wondering the same thing.
You're walking right past him.
Rogers.
I didn't
Either
see
he's
his
a good
legs
5
from the
feet
last
taller
angle.
Or
Cut clean in half.
I doubt he was
Dead,
cut
of
clean.
course.
Yes, we don't need Dr. Armstrong to tell us that.
or to fix the cause of death. Axe looks cleaned off. A tidy chap like Rogers would have approved. Dining room key, I expect. He was holding it.
And we're back. After all those lovely flashbacks, we now know that of the 10, well, there were supposed to be 10, 8 guests, 2 servants, and a couple of other mysterious Mr. and Mrs. Owen were supposed to be present at this dinner party, has unfortunately turned into a rather macabre series of events in which 4 people, 2 servants, and 2 guests have died in quite macabre, sad, and some would say rather distressing circumstances. We are now back, and where's Narracott's thumb? Got a tiny... Oh no, hold on, it's hidden behind the hand and it's waving backwards and forwards, but still, good grief, it completely disappeared there. Look at that, there's a sort of groove in his hand. Tiny little thumb. Oh, you've got funny hands now, Narracott, I've just noticed. It's like a, I don't know, back ribs? Yeah, look, they look like back ribs of some sort of ham. Anyway, what to do now, Narracott? We need some suggestions, because I have no idea what we need to be doing right now. Maybe we can get some help from the judge on how to alleviate this disaster and maybe get off the island and save some of these poor souls. Oh yeah, radio. Da da na 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 na. It's a shame we can't change the channel though.
Can't be much fun playing alone.
Yeah, let us join.
The doctor seems uninterested in snooker
Oh yeah,
at the
the
moment.
doctor's an alcoholic,
Besides,
isn't he?
I find the game relaxes me. I can think more clearly.
Oh yeah, I remember now. We got such a beating from the judge from unable to save the deaths of 4 people. He's very disappointed in me. Well, yeah, he should be disappointed in me. I should have motivated Narracott a bit more. And he shouldn't have been restricted by so many silly game mechanics.
I'm sorry you think I let you down.
Not at all, my boy. My criticism was for Mr. Owen's benefit. I see no reason to put all of my eggs in one
Makes
basket,
sense.
then show the contents of that basket to him. I'm working along several lines at the moment.
Is it me, or do I look taller than the... I know the judge is relatively small, and for some reason, for whatever reason, Narracott likes bending his legs when he's standing. But, I don't know, this is an odd angle. I mean, the floor slopes down, but it looks like that the table is higher, and I know this is supposed to be a billiards table, but or maybe it's supposed to be a snooker table, but either way, he looks far too small for this big set. It's like the furniture in this room's to scale, but this table isn't. And Narracott, that door is... oh, I don't know. From this entire angle, everything looks very weird. It looks better from the other angle, but from this angle, it's just... I don't know. I've played snooker on a table that was at weird angles in Wonderworks. Or was it Ripley's? I don't know. I'll give you a game, Judge.
I'll give you a game.
I'd rather continue on my own if you don't mind. Besides, you have more important things to do, I'm sure, than knock a few balls in
Yes,
the hole.
I guess I do. I kind of forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing. Any suggestions for me, Judge?
Do you have any suggestions for me?
It's the first decent weather we've had since yesterday morning. I'd take advantage of that to signal the mainland or try and escape the island.
I appreciate your candor, Judge.
Yes, that's very truthful, that. I mean, look from this angle. This angle, the table's the right size, the judge is the right size, everything's the right size. But when we're on this angle, it's like tiny judge, really tiny little judge. It's gone from adult man to schoolboy next to this mammoth of a size of a snooker, billiards, pool, whatever table it's supposed to be. Alright, let's head outside. We need to have a chat with Emily Brent, because... was it Brett? Brent. Because she needs to hurry up and make us a parachute. Oh, but am I forgetting something?
You had no right to
yes.
speak to me that way.
I remember
Brent.
they were spatting.
Didn't I? It's still morning and you're drunk already.
Thanks to you.
Doctor, as you yourself must know, blaming others for one's own faults is a favorite trick of the alcoholic.
I know too
cloak
many
yourself
people
in
like
religion,
that.
But you're the most unchristian woman I've ever met. You're a devil. A devil, do you hear me?
I'm certain everyone can hear you, Doctor.
No, don't piss off the doctor. I need him to be in a good mood.
Eavesdropping is impolite, Mr. Narracott. But under the circumstances, I'm glad you overheard.
You were very harsh on him. More harsh than you needed to be. Don't you know I need to do it?
Enjoying the break in the weather,
Oh.
Miss Brent.
This
Very
island has
polite.
only two types of weather.
I was
Gloomy
going to
and
come down
slightly
on her like a
less
ton of bricks, but alright now,
I'm
Cot.
taking advantage of this brief, slightly less respite.
Yeah, you were pretty hard on him. Don't you realise that I need to have him in tip-top condition if he's ever going to get around to these flaming autopsies? I've got no idea how I'm going to get him around to my side now.
You were pretty hard on Dr. Armstrong.
No more than he deserved. I only wonder that he didn't kill more people operating drunk than that one woman Owen mentioned. Cleese, was it?
Armstrong was trying to help you at breakfast.
As
I
am
do
I.
not require his help. Or yours. The Lord is mindful
Oh,
of his
not
own.
more of this
Thou
rhetoric.
shalt not be afraid for the terror at night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
You are the next logical victim, Miss Brent.
Yeah, allergic to bees.
I
Hello.
disagree. Owen's bee sting might be many things. One of my knitting needles, perhaps. Even a hypodermic needle. I suspect the doctor has one of those in his medical bag.
I doubt he's the
Besides,
killer,
I'm
Miss
confident
Brent.
that the angel of death will pass me over.
Anything else that might be important?
I can't vouch for its importance, but something rather annoying has happened.
Oh?
What?
Someone has taken my grey wool. All
Wow.
of it. I won't be able
Wonder
to
why.
finish this shawl without it.
That is all, Miss Brent.
Well, if you can't finish that shawl, Emily Brent, Miss Brent, why don't you stop trying to finish it off and get on with that parachute? I mean, what do I need? Ah, I've given her silk sheets and I've given her a sewing basket, but I need some together with something. And I don't have anything of use. Fishing net I think will do fine for various lengths of rope. I've got no idea where I'm going to find a leather harness. I've not seen anything vaguely resembling a stables here. Why have I still got a wooden step ladder? I mean, what am I going to do with a step ladder, honestly? I mean, if we have a look at the island map. Oh, we had an island map. Can't remember. Ah, there it is.
This bears a closer look.
I mean, where on earth could I use a step ladder? There's steps here, but we don't know how far down they go. I think trying to get to the ruined village may be a good idea. I might be able to find some useful things there. Maybe something I can sew these sheets together. Maybe even a leather harness, you never know, they may have a stable, a small little farm. Because I've already been around the grotto, couldn't find a thing. And I suppose I could double check the woodshed, but I doubt anything's going to reappear there. Hey, an orchard. Maybe I should go and use my step ladder to pick some apples. It's not a bad idea. I mean, Emily Brent was rather upset. Well, not over the fact that Mrs. Rogers died, but because she was unable to get her apple juice. If I'm able to sweet talk her, I may be able to get her on my side. Maybe get her to see my way of things. Maybe even getting some protection. And if I remember correctly, Mrs. Rogers dropped some apples by the apiary? I don't know, I think I should pop down to the apiary. Maybe collect those apples. I don't know where they'll be still in good nick. I may still have to go over to the orchard, but Mrs. Rogers did drop some up there. Might as well grab them while I can. And you know what? Why don't I get some honey? I mean, I know I'm supposed to be trying to find a way off the island, but I don't know, everyone else seems to be enjoying themselves. I mean, Vera's always up on Ship and Rock, watching storms brewing and having a jolly old good look and a good tease to Narracott and Lombard. Why should I should go off and have some fun, because, I don't know, reading this book about beekeeping has revealed a rather interesting character within the pages. Recognising I've not got the literary style of my friend John H. Watson, I still hope, without false modesty, that this is a trifle monograph will prove of some small benefit to those who, like me, have come to recognise the pleasures of intellectual as well as gustatory that beekeeping can afford to the dedicated practitioner. All of the techniques and equipment and modifications treated within these few pages have been thoroughly tested by... Cause the trails off have a good friend called John Watson. You may not say Dr. Watson, but I think it's pretty clear that this would have ended with Sherlock Holmes as a nice little Easter egg for the storyboard team, suggesting that Sherlock Holmes occupies the same sort of in-universe that was created by Agatha Christie, and it's a nice little touch, I think, to add to this game. So yeah, let's go and collect some honey. But yeah, let's go and collect some honey. Holmes has already set how to build this nice little device. Oh, hold on. Stop now, Narracott, stop. We didn't have much time to look over the crime scene. We put the body back rather quickly. It's true I do want the doctor to do an autopsy of Mr. Rogers, even though there may be no point, but we should be thorough. Because of that, I think we should go and check out the crime scene in question. I wonder where Blore is.
You just keep your distance.
No.
I'm not your enemy.
Exactly.
That's as may be, but I'm trusting
Blore.
no one.
Did you discover anything?
Perhaps I did, but I think I'll keep it to myself if you don't mind.
Oh, we will... Look, we're going to work a lot better together if you just drop this silly little act and you, me, the judge, will put our brains together and we catch this killer. Come on, what do you say?
Stay back. I'm warning you.
Blore, look, I'm coming towards you and I'm going to stand right behind you and I'm not going to do a thing. Come on, you can trust me.
You'll get no more out of me.
Blore. Why do you do this, man? We work so much better as a team, you know that. I wonder if Vera would be interested in collecting some honey with me. Well, I know Narracott's definitely interested in that little honey. But, I don't know. I think you buzz her off a little bit too much. Okay, I'm going to drop the bee puns. They're getting a bit ridiculous. She probably won't want to come. She's probably too interested in the storms passing overhead and be worried with us, Narracott.
No, you cad!
Ooh! You missed a slap there, Vera. You should have slapped him.
Her moods are as changeable as the weather.
You keep away from her.
Oh yeah, be aggressive,
Relax,
Narracott.
old boy. For some reason, the lady seems to prefer you.
I don't know how.
I seem to have underestimated you. I wonder if Owen has too.
I underestimate him all the time. How on earth was he able to catch this catch? Come on, Narracott. You need to talk to her.
Are you okay, Vera?
Yes, I'm fine. I just don't know who to trust.
Well, I wouldn't say you could trust Narracott. I mean, he has let 4 people die.
You shouldn't trust anyone.
Oh, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, I've fallen at the knees for you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, this is completely pathetic. Alright, Narracott, you've gotten in there. Well, metaphorically anyway. Come on, what's your best stick you can give her?
I don't think she's in the mood for conversation.
Oh, I think she is. She's just fallen head over heels in love with you. I think you can say something to her, Narracott.
I have nothing more to say to her.
Narracott, you're gonna let this moment slip through your fingers?
I don't think she's in the mood for conversation.
She is, speak, damn it, man.
The time for talk has passed.
Oh, fine, we'll collect honey without her. You're despicable, you know that. Absolutely despicable. Completely useless, that's what you are. She was in the palm of your hands and you just did nothing and you let it slip right through your fingers. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ah, the apples. Whoa. Wow. Look at the stern look in your eyes, and somehow you were able to pick up a full basket of apples with one hand. God, no wonder the killer hasn't bumped you off. You just need to scratch your stomach and somehow create an earthquake. And a flick of your hand across your shoulder would send a speck of dust flying with pinpoint accuracy into the killer's eyes, blinding them. Or maybe I'm just being too fanciful. Fermented apples. I don't think Emily Brent's going to be a cider lover. I love cider. No, I'm not going to open that. We need to subdue the bees. I'm not going to do Owen's work for him. I don't even know if Narracott's allergic to bees, but let's not put it to the test, right? Right, I don't smoke.
That came apart rather easily.
Of course it did. You just opened an envelope, Narracott, and you poured out a small pile of tobacco. Well, combine it with a hurricane lamp.
Let's hope that holds.
Well, it should. There's no cracks in that glass the last time I checked, Narracott. Now somehow, some way to feed the smoke into the beehive?
That works. Just barely.
Look, have a little bit more confidence with Mr. Holmes. He's 10 times the detective you will ever be. Now, I just need to light it. And remove the lamp.
There. The bees are now fast asleep. All quite drowsy, anyhow.
Trust your instincts a bit more, young Narracott. I don't think we'll need much honey to sweeten the doctor's mood. I think one will do. Right, now let's head to that orchard, because I reckon we'll probably need some fresh apples. Because I doubt Emily Brent's gonna come around to my way of thinking if I try to get her drunk. We've already got one drunken doctor. We don't need a drunken religious nutter as well.
Not many apples in this orchard. I suppose I'd blame the lack of sun.
Well, we must be getting the light levels from somewhere, because it looks very vibrant down here. Alright, pick the apples now.
There's some suitable looking apples up near the top of this tree, but I can't reach them.
How can you determine that? You're looking over here. Alright, we'll use the ladder. Be nice for us to get rid of the damn thing. Okay, my magic powers of suggestion, and I'll make this ladder just rematerialize in front of the ladder, because I am a magician. Alright, climb the ladder and pick it now, Narracott. Whoa! Good grief. Use the force there, much? Yeah, just na. I use the force to summon these apples to disappear and reappear into my... Good grief! You're able to sew baskets from the top of your head as well. No wonder you sit there so calmly scratching your belly and wafting dust off your shoulder. You know you're cool. You know you're in the wrong industry. You shouldn't be working in the fishing industry. You just should have an orchard upon thousands apple trees. You just need to go up to a certain height, click your fingers, and apples just reappear magically in baskets in the shop. You're in the wrong business now, Narracott. Alright, are we just gonna leave? I doubt the killer's gonna mind. Why should we mind? Where to go? See what's down here. Ooh, that's a thicket of thorns.
Goats. They look hungry.
They also could just be sniffing dirt. Oh no, it's eaten. Right, let's get through these thorns.
This thicket is rife with thorns. I can't get through it.
You're not going to even try to navigate?
This thicket is rife with thorns. I can't get through it.
Okay, let's just hope this isn't the way to the abandoned village, the ruined village, the smuggler's cove, whatever. Let's try the other path. And you were saying it was surprising that apple trees were able to grow on this island? These are flippin' sunflowers. Sunflowers! And you've got a really scary shadow.
Sunflowers? Odd. It doesn't seem like this island gets much in the way of sun.
Well, it must if we've got sunflowers. Ah, silver birch tree. Never to grow again. Alright, Narracott, I want you to ease yourself past this goat And no, not walk at it.
That goat is a menace.
No, it's not. I think I would be a menace too if someone decided to walk into my face. Go around him.
That goat is a menace.
It's clear to me you're not gonna learn how to move that goat. Oh, a water trough. Oh, an idea. Let's hope he's thirsty. Now, I was saving this bucket of water for you, Narracott, since it's pretty clear to me you not had a bath in, oh, I don't know, day, 2 days, 3 nights most likely. You do really need a wash, but since you're content not to use the bathrooms, or even this bucket of water, I think we'll try to. And look, the game's telling me this goat needs water, so we'll give it to him. Oh, you're cheating out yet. No flowing water mechanics for when we got the water, and none when we're feeding it to the goat. Where did the bucket go? You think he's got an iron deficiency and he needs to drink some of the melted bucket? You are one weird character, Narracott. There's that path that just goes around in a loop. What's the purpose of that? I don't know. We'll carry on, Narracott. Alright, what's down here? Ooh, this looks promising. Bright white light. May it lead the way to success. Ah, the abandoned village. I would have liked an animation of him going down the stairs, but oh well. Hey, a chicken! Can you comment on the chicken? No. God, that chicken's got nerves of steel. Didn't even flinch when we walked past him. Can we walk through him? Oh no, game's clever. We're not going to have some Narracott walk through a chicken on purpose. Oh, what's in here? Ooh, why's there a petrol can here? Ah, maybe we could fill this up with water, Narracott. That way I can just dunk it over your head the next time you decide to not say something. Oh, but it's full. It's full. Small can of gas? Small gas can. Why are we calling it a gas can? It's a small petrol can. We're not in America. This game is not set in America. None of our characters are American. Why are we calling it a gas can? Ridiculous. Alright, let's have a look at more of these other buildings. What's in here? What's that supposed to be? An old bar strap? Ah, the leather harness. Harness. Leather goat harness? Why would you get a goat to pull an old cart? Last time I checked, horses were in the carriage pulling trade, not goats. Any other buildings? Ah, one here. Oh.
I wonder what these houses were used for before they were left to rot.
Can we go down here? Access the coral? I guess not. We can't even...